Yo, guys, not Cassper Nyovest actually coming forward, confessing that he was actually addicted to sex. And I'm like, what happened? What is so much that he wants to prove that he's changed? Coming forward, I mean, this is someone who has been adored by millions of South Africans, number one. People that are actually looking forward to hearing the best out of him. Now he's coming forward, confessing as if he's in church, saying that he's been actually addicted to sex for quite some time, and right now he's actually washed away everything with the holy water. Can you imagine? He's been saved. Now he's no longer involved in these whole things. Now I'm like, Cassper. Yeah. Now the thing that is shocking most people right now is the part where he's actually revealing that he's no longer together with the baby mama Tobeka, and we actually thought they're still together. I'm one of those people who really thought they were together, you know. Anyway, there were rumors that they're actually planning another child and stuff like that, but now to the shock, he's saying that it's been 2 years already that he's been single, and I'm like, yeah. There I am thinking that these people are actually cooperating, they're actually making sure that their family is secured and stuff like that. But no, not Cassper. No, they're not involved. Anyway, everyone has been single for 2 years. I was like, okay. Mind you, every time when there's a story that is breaking about them and stuff like that, I will say baby mama, but now actually relating her being a girlfriend to Cassper Nyovest, because now he's never come forward with anyone else except her, actually, ever since they were together, that they are in relationship. Now that they are no longer in relationship, I'm like, okay. Never have I thought that I'll hear that, you know, because I really thought they are together. Now, the other thing that is shocking the most, when he's actually confessing that he'd leave her about 3 in the morning, waking up. I don't think that you guys are hearing me. Here's Cassper Nyovest sleeping. It's about 3 a.m. in the morning, right? He's sleeping next to the most beautiful girl in South Africa, Tobeka. Now he's going somewhere for sex, because he says that he'd wake up about 3 a.m. going somewhere for sex. And I'm like, I'm not hearing this correctly, because now, I think even other guys are thinking that, how come that he leaves such a beautiful woman next to him in the bed, going somewhere else for sex? But now, again, let's be honest, most of the people, especially in the southern cultures, actually, if you have a baby, they believe that you are no longer like you used to be, or shall I say, you are no longer good in bed as you used to be, because now you're having a child. Others are believing that if you have a small baby, you're not supposed to be engaging in sexual relations or acts, shall I say? But now it's believed that you're no longer, what can I say? You're no longer permitted to be flexible in sexual acts, you know. It's going even to the part of when a woman is having a child, she'll be leaving her own house with the husband and stay with her family, or the guy's family, actually, to go and have a baby. After that, that prefer maybe 6 months, especially those women who are not working. Those days when women were not working, the woman would stay there for 6 months or a year and then comes back to the husband. Now, when you are there in your relative or family or whatever, who's servicing your husband that time, or this person that you're staying with, So now I'm thinking about, okay, let me pause a little. Maybe that was the thing that was going on, but now he never said it. He's actually purely was living Tobeka purposely out there, and then just going for someone else for sexual favors and stuff like that. Now he's saying that he's really a changed man. Will he actually change from that behavior? Because now when we're speaking about Cassper Nyovest, we're talking about someone who's been established for quite some time, and whatever that he was engaged in or actually living, I don't think it was something that something that he can outgrow so quick. Just because he's been washed by holy water, now he'll be fine. He's living every sin out there. But now, since it's a work in progress, you are like this, tomorrow you're reducing slowly. As he's saying, actually, it's been 2 years. That means maybe ever since actually Tobeka has left him, or he left Tobeka, maybe he's actually has worked his ways into being clean and stuff like that. But now, if you remember correctly, when Cassper Nyovest was actually putting out those parties at his house, you'd see that something is dodgy, man, there. Even if you didn't know how this was supposed to be, that vibe that was happening in his house and stuff like that, you'd see that something was actually off. Something was off, but I couldn't even make what was actually off about this whole parties that he was making. Meanwhile, he knew that actually maybe the orgies were taking place, nobody knows. Because he's saying actually he was living the ungodly life, So now, but now again he's justifying this whole thing, saying that he didn't know that he was actually hurting anybody, because now he believed that he's a good person. When you... according to his word, when you are a good person, you're only focusing in this good that you are actually pouring out. The bad, since you are not actually sitting down and planning it, but it's actually coming out. Since you didn't plan it, now you're thinking that it doesn't count. The only side that is actually counting is this one that you are working so hard to put out there, which is the good side that you are putting. So now, as he is saying that he believed that he was a good person, so now he wouldn't hurt anybody. As he was hating people, he didn't even think in his head that he's he's hating anybody. So now going forward, he's saying that he is actually looking forward to living this saved life, being a changed person. But now, when we're talking about the hip-hop world that is actually engaged in, now that he's actually going to, he's in Mapiano like crazy, which of Mapiano also is the one that is pulling you to be like rava rava, even worse than hip hop actually. Yeah, man, I don't think that there's much of a change that he can actually be stable in, not unless he actually change the music scenes, because now the things that you are expected to be, when you're engaging in some things. Hence, I'm saying if you're a hip-hop artist, people are expecting you to be someone who's rava rava, So now when you are a piano artist, people still expect you to be in a certain way. So now, not unless it actually changes the whole genre and goes to another music scenes. But for now, as he's still tying down to piano and hip hop, it will really, really be hard to change this way, Yeah, it will, because people are still hoping for him to be rava rava and all that, But now, if you're a good person, as he's saying, that he's someone who knew the Christianity life and stuff like that, but now he chose that lifestyle that he chose, the foundation may be there to help him actually to conquer this all, because now when you know the foundation is everything. The foundation is everything. Is the only thing that you know. The other things that you catch out there are the things that you just learn, you know. So now when he says his foundation is perfect, as he's saying that it is not necessarily perfect, but it's godly and stuff like that, maybe it will be quicker to catch up back to the to the good lifestyle, as he says. But now, hence I'm saying this hip hop lifestyle comes with ego and stuff like that. Himself is saying also it was dragging him like crazy. But now I believe that maybe since he's actually came and confessed his sins and confessed whatever that he was doing, he's really repenting. But now I'm talking about this part now, where there's always someone who has to endure your shitty things, and someone can find you cleaner, if you hear what I'm saying. Tobeka was there with him when he was going down and stuff like that. But now another woman is going to find Cassper Nyovest, a better version of Cassper Nyovest, while Tobeka was actually enduring city and hoping for Cassper to change, and he didn't change, unfortunately. And then it's only when someone else is going to come in his life that they're going to get him better than the way that Tobeka got him, you know. It's just pity that the relationships are like that, you know. You find someone that is like bad, and you're hoping for them to change. You stay with them and stuff like that, but someone who comes after you, they don't even clean anything, they don't even convince this person to do anything. This person just purely changes for the better, and you are no longer there, but you endured the shitty part of his life, but someone else is gonna reap the perfect one. Yeah, relationships, yeah, it's just like that. Okay, we'll see you next time. Bye.